Back at it again, and we've got an interesting one. Let's dive in.
Hi, I'm Ophelia Jacobson with Campus Reform. Today I'm at the University of Florida talking with students about bodily autonomy. Pro-choice students often echo the common refrain, my body, my choice. But do students apply that same logic when it comes to the hot button issue of vaccine mandates? Will students recognize the double standard with their line of thinking? Let's find out. Before we get started talking about vaccine mandates, I just want to get your general opinion. Are you pro-life or pro-choice?
I'm pro-choice. I think women have the right to decide what they want to do with their bodies, and also you never know the situation.
Pro-choice. I don't think that I have a right to force my...
I got a feeling they're all gonna say pro-choice across the board, but let's continue on and find out.
decision on someone else's body.
I'm pro-choice. You never know the circumstances that people are going through.
I'm pro-choice. The truth is that no one is in your body but you, and it's your life that you have to live.
I am pro-life. It's just like I was always born and raised that way. I'm Catholic, so that's the main reason.
I'm pro-choice. I'm pro-choice because you can't tell me what to do.
I'm pro-choice.
I'm pro-choice.
Pro-life. I don't know, that's just kind of what I grew up believing.
So you don't think the government should tell you what you can do
Wow.
pro-life?
We had a young lady that says pro-life. I genuinely didn't think there were going to be any young folks at this college that said that. I was surprised by the guy. I'm super surprised by this young lady here saying that. Are you guys surprised? Let me know in the comment section. I'm genuinely surprised.
I don't know, that's just kind of what I grew up believing.
So you don't think the government should tell you what you can do with your body?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't want the government telling you what to do with your body?
No.
Correct.
Would you agree with the idea of my body, my choice?
Of course, yeah. Once you get a certain age, you kind of know what is good for your body, what's not good for your body, and you can make decisions based on that.
So then when we're talking about vaccine mandates, government vaccine mandates, are you for or against them?
I'm for it. I'm vaccinated.
I would say that I guess I am more for a mandate if it is in support of the general health of the population.
I am for them. Yeah.
I would be okay with the vaccine mandate.
I agree with government mandates.
I am for, but I see where you're going with this.
I see where you're going.
At least, well, it seems like two people caught on now. The first ones didn't catch it. And isn't it sad that you're on a college campus, the place where you are supposed to get the highest education, the final bit of your education that you need before you go out into the workforce? This is what we're pumping out. Oh my goodness. What's the point of even going to college at this point? Like, colleges just need to just cease to exist. You know, you get on the job training, and that's the way it should be, because colleges aren't doing anything. They're just a social space for kids. Just a place to meet other kids your age. That's it. That's all they are at this point. What in the world? Do y'all believe colleges even have a purpose at this point? Because from the videos that we've been checking out, the type of students that are coming out of these colleges, I mean, it doesn't seem like they're being educated at all. But y'all let me know in the comment section. Maybe I've just picked the wrong videos. Talk to me. I think colleges at this rate will cease to exist.
Going with this, with the vaccine mandate.
I agree with government mandates.
I am for, but I see where you're going with this.
I see where you're going with this.
I have to say against, because, like I said, you can't tell me what to do. You can't be pro-choice and not approve of people's choices. You know what I mean? It's a choice, so.
So then what
Wow! Consistency! I respect it! I don't necessarily agree with her, but I respect it.
happened to the my body, my choice argument in that circumstance?
I feel like that's regarding, well, I guess, you kind of caught me. That was really good.
Got your tongue?
So then what happened to the my body, my choice argument in that situation?
I mean, I guess, yeah, it does sound contradicting, and I wouldn't disagree with someone who, brought that to my attention.
Isn't the government telling you what you are doing with your body by instating a vaccine mandate? Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Yes, I think so. But sometimes, like, the baby hasn't even been fully developed yet. The woman is fully developed. She should have the choice.
So then fully developed humans should also have the choice to get a vaccine.
Yes.
Isn't the government telling you what to put in your body at least?
Yes, but I disagree with your opinion.
You're comfortable with the government telling you to put a vaccine in your body?
I'm not comfortable with the government telling me what I can do with my body. I don't really know how I feel exactly about with COVID vaccine mandates, because I do think it is your body and like you can choose what you put in it. But if you're like, so I don't think the government can say like, oh, you have to get a COVID vaccine.
At the beginning, you said you.
That was super confusing. You said my body, my choice. A mandate doesn't go along the lines of my body, my choice. It is government tells you we don't care about your body, your choice. You're getting the jab. Like, what is so hard about that? Mandates. We mandate you to take this. Were any of y'all confused by what she was saying there? I kind of got lost there for a minute. I wasn't following. I'm gonna run this back to see if I can garner a better understanding of where she was coming from with that. But
I'm not comfortable with the government telling me what I can do with my body. I don't really know how I feel exactly about with COVID vaccine mandates, because I do think it is your body and like you can choose what you put in it. But
yes,
if you're like, so I don't think the government can say like, oh, you have to get a COVID vaccine.
At the beginning, you said you were for vaccine mandates, so now it seems like you're kind of against them.
I do understand that like a mandate is kind of contradictory to my body, my choice. If I'm here saying my body, my choice for abortion, that also would go with a vaccine mandate.
If I say that I'm pro-choice and, your body, your choice, it also applies to the mandates to get vaccinated.
I've been talking with a lot of students here today who are pro-choice like you, but who are actually for the vaccine mandate, trying to get them to see that double standard or that hypocrisy of their line of thinking. What would you say to those people who kind of don't see the correlation between the two?
Like, you only support the side that you want to be on, but like you said, stop being hypocritical.
I mean, we're all adults here, pretty much. We can make the decision what we want to, whether or not, if we want to get vaccinated, if we want to get the abortion, it is your body, your choice. This is a really good interview, and you did catch me there, so I give you that one.
So, interesting conversation there. Obviously, there at the end, a few people came around and realized the hypocrisy in the statement. Now, for me, my thing is, if you want to get the jab, by all means, do your thing. But I shouldn't have to get it just because you're afraid and shaking in your boots and, that whole sort of thing. It's the same thing with the face coverings. I shouldn't have to cover mine because you're afraid. Now, if you want to cover yours and you want to get the jab, by all means, do your thing. I'm not hating on you. But when it comes to me and my choices and my body, I should be able to do what it is that I want to do. For me, I don't see the point in getting the jab and wearing face coverings if I have to do it too. Like, doesn't that mean that they don't really work? I mean, I don't know all the science. Somebody that is more educated on it can inform me. I could be totally wrong. Let me know in the comment section. But what is the point of getting the jab if I have to get the jab? And what is the point of wearing a mask if I have to wear the mask? Doesn't that kind of mean that neither one of them really work? I don't know. I'm just confused by that whole situation. Like, those are two things. Like, it's not just like one little thing. Like, it's two. I don't know. Somebody let me know in the comment section. But the scary thing is, something that I spoke about earlier, is this is what colleges are pumping out now. This exact thing. They aren't the only ones that think that way. That was just a small sample size that you got to see right there. A very small sample size. There's a huge portion. I couldn't put any numbers on it, but if I had to guess, maybe 85% of campuses think that way. And they didn't get to have this interview. They didn't get to be smacked in the face by their own hypocrisy. They live in these echo chambers where everything's just repeated back to them. They never get to see their true hypocrisy. And I'm glad that these young ladies actually realized what was actually happening, and all of them came around and said, oh, okay, I get where you're coming from 100%. If I say this over here, then I have to say it here as well. You're totally right. Even the last young lady was like, yeah, you definitely got me there. And that's good to see. It's good to see that they didn't necessarily fight back on what is and should be a fact. Like, that's hypocritical. That statement that you made is hypocritical. It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I'm happy to see that, but I'm also sad to realize that most college students think that way. It's crazy. And once again, this is at a college. This isn't just random folks on the street who aren't college educated individuals. This isn't high school dropouts who never went to high school or anything like that. These are college educated folks. And this is what is happening. Just get rid of all colleges at this point. They're pointless. They're useless. They're a waste of money. We're hiring diversity leaders for no apparent reason, wasting money and resources. Plus, colleges have like gotten astronomically expensive anyway. You got people graduating from college with $100 and something thousand in debt. That's before the purchase of a vehicle, before the purchase of their home, which we know those are typically the biggest purchases you will ever have in your lifetime, but you already have over $100,000 in debt and your job doesn't really pay that well. Crazy, man. I don't know. This stuff is getting out of hand, but y'all let me know how y'all feeling about it in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, and of course, hit that subscribe button before you go. Greatly appreciate every single last one of you guys that continue to show love and support on these videos. Can't thank you guys enough. Greatly appreciate it. Peace and love. I'm out.